haven't even hit start recording yet.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Say it now.
And hello, everybody. This is In the Bread podcast.
We have with
Your
you
host tonight
today,
is a gingerbread man
filled with sperm,
blonde hair.
and his name is Logan Paul. Susan Logan Paul. And the other person we have tonight is a dead body all the way from Japan. Whee!
Oh, no.
Oh, harsh but fair. Harsh but fair. Hello,
I
everyone.
wouldn't say it's fair, but it's harsh.
It is harsh. This is the In the Red podcast. Today we have, as always, the all-naked Nugsy,
Hi.
the lubed-up Anwi,
Hi.
and the semi-erect Deadhead. Hi. That's me. That's me in my recording voice. And yeah, boy oh boy, how's everyone's day been?
Let me tell you.
Shit,
I'm f***ing good.
You're lagging out.
you've just gone so robotic. Dad, stop downloading porn. Doctor.
Well, continue. For now.
Did Nugsy just tell us the whole story while he was...
Yeah, I think so. And then you
later?
just finished it.
Yeah. Is it a two-man show today? I think it is.
I didn't finish
Well,
shit.
How do you do so?
I'm fine. So, Nugsy had a great week by the sounds of it, and a great day. Continue, I didn't finish it. Okay, I can read, but I can't read.
I can read, but I can't read out of my reading. Is that right?
That's right. And how's your day, Hanwi?
Yeah, it sucked. I got stuck in the city for a bit because the trains
Oh,
sort of
I
big
heard,
delays for some reason.
I heard there was a struggle with the trains.
Yeah, the people pushers weren't pushing hard enough. I don't know why. I thought we were past that. But no, it was very sticky weather, so I just went back into the office and just chilled there for like half an hour to an hour and then went back.
Grab a latte, have a wank over the little blonde.
Not quite, no. There were still workers there, so.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Have you ever been to a train station, like the indoor ones, when it's so freaking hot and humid? It is so
Train
bad.
station?
Yeah, we have train stations now, apparently. And sometimes they work.
Sweat fests, by the sounds of it.
It's just
Alright.
disgusting. I don't know how people in suits just stand there.
They should.
We just stand there.
They should kneel
don't-
there.
Yeah.
There was somebody on Reddit who
Bastard.
made a post. Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them. We just lost the Reddit community.
We never had him in the first place, so.
He made an anonymous account to say that he was a train driver and that things aren't going to get better.
People should learn.
He basically said that, like, because of the bureaucrats, they're pushing... Like, there aren't enough drivers and that they're trying to push them to do more, and they're already doing more. And they reckon that as the 21st, when the new roster goes out, they're not going to do any more overtime. So that there's going to be an even more strain on the rail network, also, this person claims.
Well, okay, we're moving in the way of self-driving cars. Why the fudge don't we have self-driving trains? You think that'd be the easiest one to do, considering they're all on tracks? They're all
Well,
being continuously monitored.
In my mind, a lot of
one
people
day.
want to be train conductors, but they make it too difficult to become one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
gotta-
why don't you make it easier, or why don't you hire the people that want to become one, that have been in your company for ages? Why don't you hire more people? Seems like the obvious option.
Because then you got to pay people for training.
Pay people. That's correct.
And that costs
Ah.
money and time.
And how are people supposed to pay off their 7 beach houses when they have to pay other people to work? You know, it's ridiculous. I understand. You know, what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I don't know.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Well, you had a sticky situation. Nugsy had a kind of day. Do you want to know about my day?
Nah.
You were playing games all day and all sticky and wet and sweaty.
Yeah, you had to download an unpatch to repatch the unpatch.
Yeah, I had to help Richard do that. But no, I had other pains today. I got so mad today.
Time of the month, is it?
Yeah, it is. Male month time for me. Every fucking day of the week. Because you know what? You know what really sucks? Consoles. Consoles suck massive poop.
The old ones that like are old.
I
They're
assume your PlayStation 3 situation is still ongoing.
Oh no! That was last week. That was last week. I formatted the console and reinstalled the software. Started all over again. And today I was. Let me paint a picture. Georgie said, "Why don't we have Stan on the PlayStation 3?" And I was like, "That's a great idea. That way we can watch TV through the PlayStation 3 and stream that and enjoy Stan, which is great." And for those of you who don't know what Stan is, it's a streaming service, much like I guess
Netflix.
Hulu, those kind of things. Is it only Australian?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's only Australian, but it's definitely Australian.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, Stan.
Yes.
So, in order to I wanted to get the Stan app. So to do that, I had to get it off the Sony store through the PlayStation 3. Okay, so then to create that account, okay, I've got a PlayStation 3 account. To create that account, I need to then set up a PSN, a PlayStation Network account. But for some reason, I was doing it through the console. It would not accept my email. I tried maybe 3 times, 4 times. It just says, sorry, we can't use this email for some reason. So I jump onto the PC and I register through the browser, through Google Chrome, and set up the account that way. While Georgie sets up the account using her information, her email and all that, on the PlayStation. So I come back to the PlayStation. And I'm like, okay, cool, I've got my account here, so I'm just going to put my account to my PS3 account, so that way it's linked up together. The problem is, the PS3 account and the PSN account are 2 separate accounts, and once you've associated a PSN account with a PlayStation 3 account, you can't change it. It's stuck like that forever. It is just infallible. You can't move it, you can't change it, you can't do anything with it. So Georgie's PSN account is stuck with my PlayStation 3 account, so then I call up their technical support, and I'm like, how do I unlink her account and put my PSN account instead? And they said, well, you just have to start a new account on the PlayStation 3, and then you can link your PSN account to that. So I did that. I wiped my old account, and I put a new account in on the PlayStation 3 with my PSN account, so that way I can do it all through, because it's my PlayStation 3, and that way I'd have my account and all that. So I do all this, and this is bloody confusing, and I had to try and make sense of this with a friggin' IT guy talking to me down on the phone. I was just another asshole customer. And so then I delete the old account, and then I go, that's where I was getting at, because I'd spent about an hour on this. And then I go to play one of my games, and I have no saves there. In fact, all my data is missing. So I call them up again. I say, hey, look, I've just done this. This is the issue I've had. All my saved games are gone. And they're like, okay, well, did you back it up? Is it up on the cloud? And I was like, no, I wasn't told anything about this. These are the games that were on my PS3. And they're like, well, yeah, all the saved games are associated with a PS3 account. And I was like, well, obviously, you've seen my record, what I've had to go through. No one explained to me that I needed to copy those saved games to this account. It's like, well, sorry, it's gone. So I've lost all my saved games, which really, really ticks me off.
That doesn't make sense. Isn't it still on that PSN account?
Yeah,
PS3 account?
I deleted the original PS3 account.
So you're saying that account is completely dead?
Gone.
It's
Wiped.
gone.
Completely gone off.
How do you know? So you have the option to say, delete this account, not remove it from this PlayStation, but delete this account entirely.
Yeah. Correct. There is no removing. It's just delete it, wipe it.
That's weird.
But what happened when you reformatted the thing? Would you not have lost all that anyway?
I did, but then from that point, from then till today, I had like a week's worth of games that I'd gone through.
Right.
What were you playing?
Silent Hill 2. And I've been the first hour of that game is dealing with fucking cutscenes that you can't fucking skip and walking through the same fucking field which you can't fucking skip.
Your favorite.
So I got to go through all that again, and I lost my shit because of that. And then So that's my rant.
I have an issue right now. So I bought a new PC on Saturday.
Oh fuck!
Everything's set up.
Oh wait, that's not the issue.
Completely brand new PC.
I have Windows.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, everything.
Wait, Windows?
Uh,
You were using Linux before?
yeah, I got Windows. No, I got Windows 10 installed and everything.
Uh-huh.
And these fucking bloat games that I uninstalled the other day have been installed again, even after I turned off. The fucking I turned them off. Like it's not meant to update. Why are you installing shit that I've already uninstalled?
What wait, this is
Is
Windows
it through the store?
10 thing?
This is Windows. Yes, Windows 10 store.
Welcome to the nightmare.
I didn't have this problem.
Neither did I, because I never installed
No,
it.
I never had this problem before.
But you had
What, do
Windows
I
10
have this
before.
problem? Maybe.
So, I don't understand.
No, it's the bloat on Windows 10. There's like pre-installed programs that I uninstalled.
Oh, those horrible, horrible things. Like,
And
everything
they've popped back up again.
that you never use.
Yes, this fucking Candy Crush. Get fucked. I've never played it before in my life. Why would I want to start now?
Because you can
It's
start
an
now.
ad. Yeah.
And this Disney Magic
think-
Kingdoms. What the I don't
I don't
care.
think
Fuck
there's
off.
seen an ad before.
I know, but fuck them. I'll get rid of them. Why do we need them?
It's not an ad. It's pre-installed.
It's an ad.
No, shut up.
It's an ad.
It's an ad because you're only playing the demo. Then you got to pay $6.95 a month to be able to play the full thing.
Ah,
Oh,
turn off.
baby.
Turn off.
Fucking
Do it. And last night, I'm gonna stick on with my
Wow, that's a great one.
with my. I'm gonna continue on with my friggin'
I have a new
anti-console
ringtone now.
rant. Shut up. my anti-console rant here. Friggin', I started to play Bioshock Infinite again, and that
Oh yeah.
fucking game. I realized why I stopped playing it because it's the only game
names.
out of the fucking 3 that doesn't allow you to save when you want. You have to save. It automatically saves like in. Once you reach a certain checkpoint.
Yeah, okay.
It's the only fucking one, and you know why they do it? Because of fucking consoles. It was made for console first, and then they port it over to PC, and they don't bother to put in auto-saving because the fucking console gets priority first. Oh. And the reason why this really fucking got under my skin last night was because I love having these rants. Because I found this great glitch in the game. Fantastic glitch. It went fucking spastic, and I wanted to record this, so I didn't want to record just the glitch. I wanted to show me going into what I did to create the glitch to happen, right? Because who doesn't love watching
Right.
those videos on YouTube? So, I loaded the game from when the last save point was, and it was ideal. It was literally, I had to do like a minute's worth of thing, and I'd be back at the particular point where I had to jump from the sky hooks into this area, and it caused the glitch to happen. Problem is, this time around when I was recording it, I jumped from the skyhook into the wrong area, which was the right area. Nothing bad happened. So, and then auto-saved over the friggin' last fucking save I had. And in order for me to get back to that area, I need to start the chapter from the very beginning again, because you can't go back in the particular checkpoints. It's just like every checkpoint's re-wiped over in that sense. So, I'm going to do like another hour's worth of play if I want to freaking get back to that point, and then there's no guarantee I'm going to hit that area again and have the glitch go out and be able to record it. So,
just a comment on that. Like, it's it's all said and done. It's too late now, or whatever. But how come you don't just record everything you do anyway and just delete it if there's nothing?
That's what
good?
Georgie said, because I wasn't intentionally. I was playing a game just for the fun.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. I mean, when I'm saying recording, I don't mean like you recording as a personality. You're just recording what's on the screen. That's it. Like, you don't have to have any vocals on it.
I wasn't. Well, I have no intention of uploading any footage from it, and B, I wasn't expecting any glitch to happen. So had I known that it was going to happen, I certainly would have recorded it. But then, I'd just be literally putting more strain on my CPU.
Well, how? You're not streaming.
I know, but recording still requires quite a bit of processing.
Quite a bit of priss and piss. I get you.
It does. So, and my poor little computer really needs an upgrade. And Lever hasn't bought me one yet. Nah.
Yeah, Lever.
Gee.
Waiting for the right moment.
Merry Christmas. Leber, Edward
Oh, we already
died
went
last
past
year.
that.
I know, that's why I'm getting it for him now, because he's not been a jerk to me. Because he's dead.
Yay! Well, they can't hurt you
You'll
if they're not
buy 'em.
breathing, so fine.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You'll buy it and burn it outside your window.
Yeah.
Make you watch.
You know what startling thing I found out happened to me over Christmas? I have gained 5 kilos.
Don't fucking yeah.
Ass is huge now.
You didn't notice till now?
You're thick.
It's what was that? What?
How did you not notice till now?
Cause it's Christmas is overtime. It's over now. It's in the past.
So what did you do? You just ate a lot of shit.
Yeah, I ate a lot of shit. In fact, you left your chocolate here, and me being such a good friend,
Oh,
I ate it
yeah.
for you.
Oh, whoopsies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that you're trying to lose weight, so I was a nice friend. I ate all your chocolate for you, Leber, so
Oh, I didn't realize. Thanks, man.
that's okay. I'll do it for you any time of the week. So, Nugsy, thank you for making sure Leber forgot.
Yeah, just no worries.
That's okay. It's okay. But I came across the greatest article about, quote, this is from news.com.au, health diet section, the 6 empty calorie foods you should avoid if you're trying to lose weight. I came across this article, I was like, oh, what's it going to be? Is it going to be like random things like don't eat carrots because of something that's in it, and don't eat this and that? And I was looking through it, and I kid you not, as I was reading this, I wanted to projectile vomit because of how stupid this article is. Okay, these are the things you should avoid because of empty calories. Number 1, booze, you lose, avoid alcohol. Number 2, pop the habit, avoid soft drink. Number 3, sweets. Number 4, chocolate. Number 5, say bye-bye to the pie. And number 6, lose the juice.
What's the juice?
Any type of juice. I'm guessing
Really?
apple's the worst out of all of them. But what amazes me is the fact that I'm surprised it doesn't have fast food up here.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be the last one.
Of course.
Hey, don't go to McDonald's every day. That's probably a great start.
Everyone knows fizzy drink's bad for you, alcohol's bad for you, chocolate and sweets are bad for you.
What were the comments like? Oh man, I was really looking forward to having a fizzy drink
Yeah.
today 20 times a day. Like, that's really self-obvious. It's really obvious.
It is
stuff that
self-obvious.
It's stuff that everyone knows. I don't know why this is an article, but then again, people like you click on it.
Because I'm thinking there's got to be something here. I blame myself for thinking that mankind couldn't be this fucking stupid. I really do. It's my fault, really, isn't it?
Yeah. They'll see that, oh wow, we've got 7 million views on this article. I guess people really like your articles. Maybe we should do more.
Duh. But you know what?
Scientists say it's necessary for humans to sleep.
Oh,
You know, what do you guys think of that?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What?
I've been awake
know-
for 3 months. No wonder I
There
feel
are
so unhealthy.
About 9 out of 10 people suggest that it's important for you to sleep. 67% of those 9%, or 9%, or 90%, rather, they believe that they get a 6% benefit of the 19% of their chances of succeeding in life with a good night's sleep.
The
So
fuck?
if you sleep
Benefit.
What did you
90%
just
of the time
say?
during the 6% of the time, then it'll be fine.
What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, this hurts my head.
Well, scientists say
Okay,
that this is...
Shit, okay.
Do you want me to repeat what the
What kind of
scientist said?
scientist?
Oh yeah, please do.
Dr. Scientist. He's very smart.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor scientist or doctor scientist?
Dr. Scientist.
Oh, so we're not docking the scientist?
You know what? I thought all doctors... wait, hang on. I thought... Don't let me forget. Wait, I've got to write this down. Hang on. I thought... doctors were scientists. Oh, no, scientists were all doctors. I thought you had to have a PhD in something to be a scientist. To be credible. I mean, anyway.
You happen to be
May-
correct. Let's write an
maybe?
article about that.
Okay. I can't spell.
But that doesn't stop people from throwing affixes and prefixes to their name.
Okay, I will throw a affix. What's an affix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
affix is, I think, just something you apply to anything.
You affix to the name. An affix is
Yeah.
something you affix to the name.
Whereas a
Prefix.
prefix it always goes at the end,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I believe.
Right here. Well, I did some research
What?
yesterday on different types of fat because I'm sick of looking at the back of something, looking at this chart and seeing fat and then subtitles saturated fat,
Yeah.
transgender fats, friggin' poly unsaturated and mono unsaturated, or what the hell the other
Well,
ones
this
were.
is the thing, and I've been doing the same thing recently because I've been trying to lose my gut, right? My fat gut,
Yeah.
while
So
trying
fat
to.
level. Oh my god, how
But
fat
the
are
thing
you?
is,
bro?
as I was doing that,
So big.
I've stopped eating carbs, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
And then I started losing a lot of weight, and that's not a good thing. I mean, you shouldn't just lose weight if you don't need to. I
Right.
started losing weight,
Mm.
where I should be maintaining a certain level of weight. So rather than constantly losing weight, I should be at I don't know 67, 68 constantly. You know what I mean? But I was just avoiding carbs entirely. So apparently there are good carbs you need to have and bad carbs you should avoid at all costs.
It's the
So
same. Sorry.
just no. But I was just going to finish up with saying there's things that are pretty much good for you, like
Yeah.
chicken breast or something. Without the
Skin.
What you call me?
without the skin, without all the condiments and all that stuff. Just easy.
Condiments.
Yeah.
Like sauces.
Yeah, sauces and stuff. Yummy, delicious sauces. Stuff that make things tasty you should
Don't
avoid.
fucking say a bad thing. Not one bad word about aioli. I will have to kill you.
Who are you talking to, man?
You.
What makes
Yeah,
you think
Lemma.
I would say anything about that? I dipped the bloody turkey in aioli, whatever that garlic aioli that you had.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, I found out turkey breast is. That's why I was having such a hard time cutting it up because the turkey breast has a different grain compared to chicken breast. So I was cutting against the grain, which is the reason why I was giving you guys such really bad cuts. So now I know for next year how to cut a turkey breast up
What?
properly.
Hang on. This isn't a piece of wood. How do you cut against the grain of a turkey?
Yeah, I didn't see any grain.
Well, if you look at the strands of chicken, if you get like a chicken breast that's cooked, if you try say tearing it in half one way, it's not gonna divide up very easily. If you say go with the grain, then you'll see the strands of the chicken meat coming apart a lot easier. It's the same when you cut it. If you cut with the grain with the chicken meat, it cuts a lot easier. Where if you're cutting across the grain, it will cause the chicken to kind of just splinter out and become, or turkey to become, I don't know, little strands and little pieces of yucky bits, not nice big chunks of it.
But
How do you guys not know this? How do
How would we know?
it's
this?
just
Why
I
would we know?
don't see what. So if the grain's running across the chicken, you have to saw through the cartilage in the middle of the turkey
no,
because that's the way the grain's running.
No, Nugsy. Oh.
okay, if you get a steak, you'll know that if you cut it one way, it'll be a lot easier than cutting it. Say you're cutting it vertically.
Not really. I just cut my steak. I never considered the grain of the steak.
Okay, next time I will roast a chicken and I will show you guys, or a turkey, or any type
Why
of meat.
would you destroy a chicken by roasting it?
What do you mean? The roast chickens are amazing. How can you not?
He sounded a bit like a chicken.
How good are roast chickens?
Well, I must say I'm a fan of the fried chicken, which I know you're supposed to avoid, but
Terrible.
Finger licking good.
But anyway, back to the fat issue.
Oh yeah. I was going to say
Daisy.
just briefly, like if you want a burger, get a burger without the bun, I guess, and just have all the good shit on site, with it. You get the nutrients, the protein from the beef.
But the bun is the part of the burger. Basically, you're just eating a bit of beef with some salad.
Yeah.
Like a
What's
slab.
wrong with that?
It's not a burger. You can't then have a burger. You can't say this is a burger.
Well, that's what a lot of Japanese people do. They
Well, we're
just
not in
have the-
fucking Japan, are we? Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Just, dealing the hard facts here, Leber.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Wait, Japanese...
That's why they're all so skinny. But yeah, all right, mate.
I mean, they do eat a lot of fish as well. So that's another thing.
Skinny bitches. The fish is really good. I mean, that's got all the good fats in it. Because there's good fat
It is.
and bad fat.
There's omega something.
And I found out, because I've gone
And
back
alpha.
to full cream milk, I've been drinking this saturated fat rubbish. And then I found out the reason why I wasn't gaining weight with soy milk is because it's got very low saturated fat, but high poly unsaturated and mono
Oh,
unsaturated.
what? Polly what?
Poly unsaturated and mono. I don't fucking know.
Molly.
Molly. Just read the words.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of this shit, really?
Okay, there's saturated fat and transgender fat. Okay, that's two types of fats you need to avoid.
I don't think it's called transgender. I think you should clarify that. It's
What's
just
it called then?
I think it's just trans.
Transgender fat.
It's not short for trans.
And then you've got mono unsaturated and poly unsaturated. Anything that's got unsaturated in it are the good fats. They still have calories in it, but they're better for you.
Everything has calories in it.
I know, but there's different types of fats. Some are good and some are bad.
Yeah, eating a tissue box has calories in it.
It is. Well, actually, this reminds me of an article that I put in talking about the bad things to consume. Fizzy drink being one of them. Thanks to that great article from before.
You keep quoting it. You must have learned a lot.
Yeah, I did. I learned a fuckload that day. There was
We're all gonna die.
there was a quote unquote. No, we are. It doesn't really matter really. But there's a quote unquote gang of people who ram raided a store, and all they stole was 2 bottles of fizzy drink. And I'm like, that's great dedication for how much you love your soda pop.
They're just thirsty. Water's boring.
I know.
That's why Dad drinks beer.
They probably. Well, beer is pretty good. I must
Yeah,
admit.
you know, I've stopped drinking beer as well
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me.
because of this sort of shit.
Wait, is it because of the carbs?
Yeah, I kind of forget about it though, so sometimes I will have it. But if I can, I'm going to try and avoid. Because I actually tried a gin and tonic
Yeah, you told me.
a week or two ago. Yeah, I did, didn't I? It
Yeah.
sucked balls. I didn't
Yeah,
like it
you-
at all.
What's wrong with you? Why don't you
It's
drink
just not
pure
nice.
blonde? The carb-free beer.
That's
Not
disgusting.
carb free.
Actually, it's not disgusting. I used to drink that a lot when I was younger.
It's
But,
low carb. It's a lot less.
it is low carb.
yeah, but you may as well drink piss at that point.
yeah, he has a point.
I'm going to try vodka, lime, and soda, which I hear is
vodka.
fine.
Lemon
No.
soda, vodka.
You know, vodka and tonic and gin and tonic tasted pretty much exactly the same. So.
But vodka, lime, and soda is the way to
vodka's-
go.
Fine, sorry.
Vodka's like drinking metho. It's
Yeah.
vile.
Vodka is pretty foul.
Actually, I think
Yeah, I
there's
mean, if
only
you
one
drink it,
time
yeah.
I've ever had it mixed with something and I didn't taste it. But I don't know what it was mixed with, and it
What do
wasn't
you mean?
orange juice.
If you
It's
mix
like-
it with anything, it's fine.
No,
Raspberry-
it is
have you never
not
had-
fine.
If you've never had a raspberry vodka with lemonade, then you should. 'Cause it's
Mix vodka
really,
with
really
vodka.
nice.
My old bands, we used to do shots of vodka whenever we used to
Ah.
eat out, and I fucking hated it. But of course,
How did you do it?
I just swallowed, held back the tears, and had to be a man.
It's so gross. Like it's just to me, it's dirty alcohol. I don't like it.
Tequila's good.
I was just gonna say,
Shot of
tequila is
tequila.
great.
I never
yeah,
ever had
love the
tequila.
burn from that.
Oh, okay. We gotta. That's it. Nugsy, we're taking Nugsy out. We're having shots of tequila.
I need to see you guys and I have stuff for you.
You need to do it properly, right? With the
Salt.
licking of the salt and
Lemon.
yeah.
Oh wait, no, we did.
Didn't we do this before?
Oh, we
We did it on Ed's
Yeah.
box.
That's right. It's
But
actually
we only did.
familiar.
I think we only did salt.
We didn't
Yeah,
get. They didn't
have
get the
lemon.
lemon. We got jibbed.
Well, I didn't
We
like
didn't
lemon
ask for
anyway,
it.
so it's fine.
I think she offered,
no.
but Lever was like, "Nah," and I was like,
No, I
"Oh."
said I didn't want it. If no one else wanted it, that's up to them. It's got nothing to do with me.
I had to go with the crowd. I
I
was
didn't
scared.
hear that.
It's good for your own.
But
little-
yeah, I haven't tequila. I feel like I have to have it again though. I don't remember.
Okay, we'll do it properly this time.
Do you have a bottle of tequila?
No.
Actually, no, I can't. Anyone needs to drive down.
The last bottle of tequila I had was like for this Mexican themed birthday party I had a couple of years ago. And
South
We'll do it.
American.
We'll do it at the Orchid again.
oh, yeah,
Orchard, whatever it is.
let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow night, Lever.
Can't.
Hey,
Hey, whoa, watch your language.
He can't.
I C-A-N-T.
Because he's got to go pick up weight.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Pick up.
Need to drive
Oh,
my car.
the thing you bought the things, right?
Kind of. Well, I mean, I'll buy it if he still has it tomorrow.
Right.
What, he said he might not have it? What, he hasn't reserved it
Well,
for you?
no, why would you reserve it for me?
You say, I want to buy it, and I've got the money I'm picking up on this day. And he says,
Yeah,
okay,
but
no
I could
worries.
be
Yeah,
a
but-
big shit liar. Like, you can't rely on that. And he's
Yeah,
he's
people-
leaving.
yeah.
This dude, I spoke to him. He's like actually leaving on Monday. He's taking his van. He's got solar panels. He's modified his van, and he's going around Australia. selling
He's
everything that he
homeless.
owns.
He's homeless.
He's gonna be homeless.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Awesome.
But
Well,
that's
actually,
freaking
isn't-
awesome. So
Living the
Doesn't
dream.
it depend where you call home?
Does he have a solar panelled toilet? Where's he gonna go poopy?
shit in the bushes and stuff. Come on, what do you think?
Yeah,
man?
let a kangaroo eat it.
Be natural.
No, because the amount of fat will be in it will die.
That's alright.
Yeah, we can't have
There's
those
heaps of kangaroos.
gender fats, can we? Oh no.
Transgender fats? No way, sir.
Mhm.
But
Kangaroos are like the Hydra. You take one out and 3 more
Pass it
sprout up in
around.
its place.
it's bacteria. That's why the Australian government calls them. You know what series
Cows.
I've started rewatching?
Community told us.
No, I finished watching Community. I finished. Oh my gosh, season 6. Finished watching season.
Did
6
you watch it?
all the way through? I watched the last episode. I cried for about an hour. I actually had to have Georgie comfort me. I was that upset by the end of the TV show.
About whoa, what do you mean? Tears of what? Anger, sadness that the show's finished.
Yeah, sadness it finished.
Oh, wow.
I love the show so much. and I love
You
all-
felt empty, yeah?
Yeah, I
Oh.
did. It's like, what happened now? And then they cheer. Spoilers. They cheers the drinks, and there's only a few of them left. And like,
Mm.
okay, don't get me started. Anyway, so
Oh wait, can I ask then about something before you continue? What did you think of the last season?
oh my fucking hell, it was so bad. I was literally scraping my teeth against the pavement to watch. I was like, there's only 3 episodes left. It's okay. We can do this. We can do this. There's only 3 left. It doesn't matter how bad they are. We can do it. And we got through it.
And you get
I
to the
didn't
end and
think it was
cried.
that bad.
I did.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I liked the Keith David character. He was funny.
But what is with that Paige, the girl from Criminal Minds? Like, what the hell, man? Jonathan,
I don't remember.
Paige Brewstein,
What
whatever. her
is
name
she? Oh, I remember now. I remember.
is. The older chick.
That was weird. She
That
was
was.
weird. I didn't get the point of that.
I liked season 5. I mean, okay, I tolerated losing Chevy Chase. Actually, no, I hated losing Chevy Chase, but I tolerated Jonathan Banks, his replacement, which was the old criminology dude. That
Criminologist.
yeah,
Is that
I don't know.
right?
So- Jonathan Banks. He had a beard and was bald. He talked.
Who met the guy from Breaking Bad? Oh yeah.
Breaking Bad dude. Jonathan.
Yeah,
Banks.
and he just suddenly disappears. Where do you go?
Yeah, I know, and I couldn't find anything. Apparently, he had a commitment in his contract. He was allowed to leave the show when another show started up, and apparently he left Community to film that show. So, but he was okay.
They never bothered explaining it. It was so weird.
Yeah, in fact,
Or if they did, I forgot. It was so subtle.
there was like one line that Abed says. They didn't even reference him by name. He just said he was the old cop that helped me edit my script. He didn't. So there's no like explanation as to why he left.
So he left maybe because of not Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul.
Yeah, just
Isn't
it.
that-
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, but yes, finished Community. Started watching Parks and Rec from season 1 again.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
From season 1?
Yep, and it's Mouse Rat Lever, not Rat Mouse. It's Mouse Rat.
They changed it though.
Yeah, they do a few times, but I don't think.
Yeah.
Do they ever call it Rat Mouse?
Yeah.
Do they? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay. Well, from every
Wait, did you watch it all, or are you just starting to watch it? Because
We're-
they do reference it. They change it.
I don't know if we've finished season 1, but we're definitely a good chunk in. We might maybe watch, I don't know, 15
no,
episodes.
they changed it a bit later. But you've seen it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of it, and I'm amazed because we watched the later seasons a little while back, and we couldn't remember anything of the first season, so it was like rewatching the show all over
Yeah.
again.
It was so
Yeah.
bad.
No, season 1's good.
It's probably
It's-
better now because you know the characters. And you
Yes.
use them,
Yeah.
but it was very difficult. Getting used to the characters,
Yeah.
enjoying their company, understanding what they're like. I struggled because I didn't like any of the characters at all.
You know,
I didn't like Andy. I didn't like. What's that? What's
Leslie?
Andy's Aziz's character's name? Tom. I like,
oh, Haverford.
Yeah.
stand him.
I hate that actor. I mean, I don't hate him, and it's not a racist thing. here.
Oh, hate crime.
But I do. I can't stand him. And there was Bob's Burgers. He has a very small bit part that in a few different episodes of a character he plays. And as soon as I heard that character, I was like, I don't like that character for some reason. And my wife says, oh, that's because it's played by the same guy you don't like in Parks and Rec. And I was like, you're kidding. Yeah, Daryl. So I was
And then you stopped watching the show entirely and burnt all of
No,
Georgie
this-
collectibles.
you fucked me up good, because now that you told me how much you hate Bob's Burgers, now I'm watching Bob's Burgers going, yeah, these characters are really irritating. And you did the same for Brian for Family Guy, because I was like, I love Brian, and then you're like, he's really annoying. And then I started to watch the show and I was like, damn, fucking Brian is really fucking annoying. Oh,
Wait, okay, that must have been a long time ago with that Brian business.
it was a long time ago, yes. But,
I never hated him. You kind of annoyed me sometimes because some
Exactly.
things he would say would just like be stupid. Like he's the dog, right? No, he's
he's the dog.
some things just didn't make sense to me, and like it didn't. I don't know.
Dogs can't talk.
Yeah, like how could he be talking? It's so annoying. And Bob's Burgers, I just never could get used to. I think there are shows where you can get used to shitty characters, just like Parks and Rec. I don't think anyone can just sit there and actually get used to the characters instantly. It takes time.
I went through that with Archer.
Yeah,
The first time I
Archer,
watched Archer was crap. But
you're
then
like, why
I ran
do
out of
people like
things.
this?
Yeah, but then I ran out of things to watch, and I just threw it on in the background.
Mm.
By the time the last episode finished for like the season break,
Mm.
I just wanted more.
Yep.
It grew
Yep.
on me.
Happens with a lot of shows. Happened with Arrested Development for me as well.
That's what I was about to
Yes,
say.
yes, that was
That-
a big one.
that
For me
takes-
as well.
30 Rock
Yeah.
for me. I couldn't stand 30 Rock, and then
Uh,
I actually
Yeah, I
watched
think
it.
so too. Morgan, whatever his name is.
Friedman?
I never got back to 30
What's
Rock.
that guy's name?
I know who you're talking about.
Tracy Morgan.
Yes,
Tracy Jordan,
yes,
whatever.
that's the one.
He was really annoying, but then you kind of get used to him. It's kind of
Oh,
funny.
I like Tracy. But you're right, he was annoying. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
just something, but you just have to get used to him. One of my favorite cartoons, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I didn't understand it. Like, why do people like this shit? Are they all stoners or something?
Yeah.
But you get used to the characters. It's like the funniest shit ever. It's great.
So we're not watching shows.
But Bob's
because-
Burgers, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Hang on, for clarification, it's Rat Mouse when the band is playing without Andy. Other than that, it's Mouse.
It's Mouse Rat. Okay. There we go. I'm glad that was solved. I would have been awake all night. So they
I forgot about it till now.
he kept changing the damn name of the show anyway.
Yeah, former band names: your boy Skinny Penis, Gecko Burt, Malice in Chains, Punch Face Champion, Flames for Flames, the Andys, Andy and the D-Bags, Crackfinger, Department of Homeland Obscurity, Puppy Pendulum, Possum Pendulum, Penis Pendulum, Rad
Is it-
Wagon.
Is there quotation mark? No.
Are you
scrotation
listing all the
marks.
band?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
nothing rhymes with orange. Everything rhymes with orange. Nothing rhymes with orange.
Oh, I missed that show. It's a good show. That's a box set I'll buy for sure.
Is it finished? Is it still going?
Yeah, that was finished.
No, it's finished. Yeah.
I like one of the later characters that came in, Craig.
People
Do you remember
hate
him?
him.
I don't know why people hate him. I find him hilarious.
Wait, is that the flamboyant guy
Yeah,
after
the
the
guy that
merger?
does
He was the best character.
Really?
I think some people just don't like the yelling. Like people don't like Will Ferrell when he does a lot of yelling. as well,
I
guess.
suppose.
I like Will.
Actually, he was in a he was in I think it's a Netflix show with a bunch of other people. And I'll try to find it.
He was in a show with people. Jeez.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Quick, put it on Google. Narrow it down.
Writing it.
I am. I
Let's
don't
take a
remember the
Google,
guy's name
please.
though.
Yeah, I don't know either. Just Craig Parks and Rec. Done. Yeah, he was great. So you know who I'm talking about, Ed? Then
I don't know him. I googled him.
Craig Middlebrooks is played by Billy Eichner. That's the guy. Billy Eichner,
Billy Idol.
the great guy.
Don't know. So what season does he come in? So I must know that.
last or second last? I don't remember.
Yeah, there's.
Oh
it's
no! He's randomly in a few of the earlier ones as well because he was part of that other rival town. Like he was part of their
Oh, yeah.
Parks and Rec department, and they merged at some point.
Yeah.
And he was doing, I think, someone else's job. I can't remember. Then he disappears. Then he comes back again. Gets rehired or something. I don't remember.
It's a show called Friends from College, and it has Keegan Peele in it, Fred Savage.
But is it any good?
I didn't mind it. Kirby Smothers is in it.
Wait, it's a movie or a TV show?
TV show. I don't know if it's Netflix exclusive, but I watched it on Netflix.
Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Nah!
I mean, you don't have to watch it. I'm not forcing you to.
I'll give it a chance. No!
But it was one of those things where you go in watching a movie or a show without knowing anything, and there are people that you've seen in other things, and he popped up, and I was like, hang on a second, I think it looks familiar. Who is that guy? And it was him. It was Craig from Parks and Rec.
Craig, my man.
He was so good in Parks.
Yeah, I found him really funny. So
Yeah.
don't know what people's problems.
I must have just been on. I was on a random forum, and I was just because I was actually reading at the end of season 6 for Community. I was just like reading what people thought about it, considering I didn't enjoy it that much. And they just brought it up saying how it was better. Like this character was better than Craig from Parks and Rec, and I was like, who the fuck is Craig from Parks and Rec? And then then I read someone saying how much they preferred season 6 over season 1 of Community, and I instantly wanted to fucking meet him, to punch him.
No,
or her.
no, I know people that stopped watching the show after season 1 because
I couldn't get through it.
it was just completely different to them. Like the whole show changed.
Community.
Yeah.
Well, that's like The Office. The Office is like that.
Actually, you're right. And Arrested Development? No, probably not. I don't know. Well, 30 Rock.
Shit.
Everything
I don't know,
evolves. All shows kind of change.
Yeah.
You have to new characters come and go. I mean, who's that? Who's the bit part character from 30 Rock who would have he was quite prevalent in seasons 1 and 2, and then season 3 he was barely there, and then season 4 it became a joke and he quit because he was like, I don't have a role anymore, so I'm leaving the show kind of deal.
That sounds really familiar. I don't remember.
30 Rock. Let me find out the actor's name.
Isn't there another show that has a similar name to 30 Rock?
Dirty Cock.
Third Rock from the Sun.
No,
It's got a similar name though, doesn't it?
It does. I remember that name.
that's
old
that's a
John
Third Rock from the
Lithgow.
Sun.
The first few seasons of that show is the best when they don't really have any idea.
When they
about
don't,
humans.
everything's all
Yes.
confusing to them, and they get excited over little
Yes,
things. Yeah.
and like there's confusion. Like they'll say something, and he'll be like, "What?"
Yeah.
But then later on, they start to understand how humans are, and they kind of lose that.
Yeah, they just becomes all about romance again, like every other show, and then no one gives a shit anymore.
Lonnie Ross. That's the actor's name. He played Josh Gergard from 30 Rock.
Don't swear.
Lonnie Ross. So yeah, his character. But yeah, same with Third Rock. That's what all shows, I guess. They lose their
Like
uniqueness.
I will not lie. I like Big Bang Theory. I liked it a lot. I liked it quite a lot.
I also, I used to watch it all the time as well.
I found it really funny because it was, and then
Was.
then the women came in, and they changed everything.
Women.
No,
it
not because
changed
they're
everything,
women.
but
it changed
it was
everything
worse.
because
Women.
of the fact that they introduced the whole relationship bullshit. You know, like these characters that were completely like losers and stuff and all nerdy. Everything
Couldn't get a
became about
date.
relationships now. You know, it became annoying and different.
I
It wasn't
mean,
what I liked.
I definitely understand that, but you need progression. Like otherwise,
Yeah.
the story doesn't change.
I
You
thought
do need progression.
the
But
whole
then if the
idea.
progression is just everything all relationships, and you haven't progressed into anything, you've just done what every other show does.
But it's about growing the character.
But they're
Yeah.
all nerds, aren't they? I thought nerds couldn't pull chicks anyway.
But these ones can, all of them.
Oh
They'll-
fuck! Sorry.
Yeah,
Stand back.
yeah.
What am I doing wrong?
Well, actually, it's interesting that we should bring up dating because look at this segue. Came across a great article.
Came across.
Came across an article.
You came.
I certainly
Across.
did. Across
Came on
a
across.
parking lot. Got arrested again.
Oh, you came. Yeah, right.
Women, this is the article. Women find men 2 points more attractive out of 10 if their salary increases by this amount.
Of course they do.
Apparently, they did a test. What university was it? University of Aberdeen. They did a test where they got
In one university. Okay.
they got males and females, 300 males and mixed of males and females, and they discovered, surprise, surprise. I mean, they kind of knew they poke fun at their own kind of realization that men became almost 4 times more attractive when they were assigned random amounts of money and salary, and the more money they had, obviously, the more attractive they became.
No, you're lying. That can't be real.
Oh no, I fucking am not. I got the thing right here.
Nah, that's not a real article.
I think they're
no
they're-
way women are shallow. No.
I think they're getting attraction and gold digger confused.
No.
No, this is
No,
what the article
No,
said.
no, no. There's a difference because there are gold diggers that only want rich people, but he's talking about making them more attractive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
So they
just suddenly
use
more
the
attractive.
money to make themselves more attractive.
But I mean, in a sense, it might be the same sort of thing with women. Like you look at an A-cupped woman, and you won't find her as attractive as one. Like if the next day you see her in a D cup, you know what I mean?
Double E cup.
Double A cup. I beg your pardon.
There's an interesting article here. An interesting quote from this article. A man can move himself 2 points higher on the attractiveness scale we used if his salary increases by a factor of 10. For a female to achieve the same 2-point factor, her salary would need to increase by 10,000 times. So men don't care so much about money. They apparently were looking for youth and fertility.
And boobs.
Well, that comes with fertility because the bigger the boobs, the more milk they can produce. Isn't
That's
that?
the logic. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the
In
logic.
case you get thirsty.
In case one runs out, you need a backup.
Yeah, you go to the second one.
So,
And you wait for the other one to fill up again before you move back.
it's
It's a rotation system.
But let's see. Neither ratings for BMI, body mass index, nor age influence the effect for females rating male attractiveness.
Well, it's clear because you see some fat dudes with some nice looking chicks.
Yeah.
Because they have money.
What's
What else
interesting-
would it be?
What's interesting is that for the article, at the very bottom of the article, the picture reference they use is Donald Trump and his wife. So, I didn't.
Yeah. It's interesting how that happens, right? Because I don't think that's a fair example. Because when I see Donald, I think, wow, that's an attractive looking man.
My scrotum hairs stand on end when I see him.
In a good way or a bad way?
The best way. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but
I like it anyway.
use that as a reference for a meeting. Well,
Yeah.
that topic makes my scrotum hairs stand on end.
I can guarantee you, I will mess it up and say something completely even more inappropriate. So maybe I won't.
So, we're gonna have to refinance the income for the Ethernet cables. You know what? My dad's scrotum hairs stand on end every time I get a semi.
You'd be a great manager, I think.
I know, I would be.
You would be the worst kind of manager in this day of age because you won't be able to slap anyone's asses. You won't be able to make any dirty jokes.
Wouldn't be able
10 years ago, you'd be all right, I think.
I wouldn't be able to put a glory hole in the bathroom.
No, you get, not only will you get, hit for for sexual assault or whatever, harassment, but you also will upset the building management. So you can't have that.
You'll upset just the building too.
And knowing
Cutting holes in my door.
Well, knowing how bad I can be at doing things, I'd probably drill it the wrong side, so I'm just sticking my knob outside the side of the building.
Wow, it's really cold when that happens.
And a bird will just sit on top of it.
It's like raining and pull it back wet. Oh,
What was that, your teeth? No teeth, please. No teeth.
Oh, jeez. Why do I keep finding branches on it? Oh, you're right. Things aren't the
I saw
same.
this white stuff. I didn't even finish.
Oh, yuck. Or, if it's not going to the outside, I could use it. I would stick it through the hole, and then people could hang their hats and jackets off of it. That's a great bit of modern architecture right there. Penis.
Or you can be the lift navigator.
Oh,
Pull
yeah.
up to go up, pull down,
Down
go
to
down.
good. Ow. So you're saying I'd have to be in a toilet that also moves up and down with the lift?
No, just extend the lift carriage by, however wide you are or whatever, so you can fit in. Make a hole, and then shove it in there, and then you have the control, so if they pull up, you press the up button, It's simple as that.
Well, see, this is why you should have become an architect.
It's as simple as that.
Really is. Oh, jeez Louise.
You should.
Oh, Shubs' computer died.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
the power
messaged
supply.
me today.
Any of you guys have a spare power supply you can use temporarily?
I do, but I was working today, so I didn't get a chance to get over to him. I'll try to get over tomorrow.
I might be.
Yeah.
I might have one somewhere. I know I've got
Well.
an old computer, but I don't know why it's old. I don't know.
Actually, Nugsy, your spare one, is that because of your old PC?
Yeah.
What happened to so what timing? What happened to it anyway?
So I'm sure it was my fault. I'm pretty sure it was my fault. So I needed a font for something I was doing, and I
You downloaded the font
font,
and destroyed your computer.
and
wow.
I scanned it,
Hell.
and I don't know if the scanner didn't scan or if it just didn't pick anything up, but I didn't get a result back. So, but even before then, like when I was clicking on the file, my system just lagged out, and just everything just stopped working. Like I couldn't access that hard drive anymore. I tried. Did you know that with Windows 10, you know how before you used to restart a computer and boot into safe mode using like F8 or something like
It's
that?
different.
Yes, you have to use it through the interface, which is moronic.
No, right.
I'm sitting there trying to open up safe mode using Windows I to open up this stupid new control panel that they're trying to push, which hides everything that
you need.
that
except
I
for Candy
need.
Crush.
Yeah, except for Candy Crush, because that's pinned to the fucking start menu. And when it won't open. Oh yeah, I wonder why it won't open with this mysterious thing running around my computer.
I think there are other ways around it, isn't it? Like that's
I don't know. It's the only option. Well, the only options I could find involved the computer being on. Nothing involved rebooting it.
As you're saying this, I'm pulling out
Gotcha.
my backup hard drive. Seriously, I haven't backed up my PC for like a month, so if it goes down, and be fucked. And Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming out this year.
Anyway, so what happened to your machine? Why'd you get a whole brand new machine?
And yeah, I have a feeling that there was a virus. It was just running riot, and I just couldn't do anything. And I run scans, and nothing was picking up. And I'd been putting off buying one
Couldn't
for
it
a
have just been
while.
a hard drive? Like, did you think maybe the hard drive?
No,
so, like,
because-
same thing that happened to Shubs' computer. Remember that?
So the next day, when I turned it on, I couldn't access that drive at all. The drive was gone. Everything on it was gone. It just disappeared from the system. Like Windows couldn't pick it up. It wasn't registering.
Okay.
So wait, you were scanning a page to get the font.
I scanned the file. The font I had downloaded. The file of the font I had downloaded.
Oh, sorry. So you downloaded a font. Okay, I misunderstood. Right, yeah. And then
I had the shits, and I'd been putting off buying a PC for a while because things had been running somewhat fine. And I said to a mate of mine, "Hey,
Jinx.
my computer's fucked. I'd like to buy a new PC, hopefully by tomorrow, because it was Friday." And
Friday, like your hard
yes,
drive.
yeah,
Oh.
my system really.
Yeah. sorry.
And
Go.
yeah, and I bought
So
it. On
what did
Saturday.
you get though? I mean, you already had a graphics card, yeah, and a monitor and shit. Did
Well, I
you
bought everything new anyway.
even the graphics card?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Really?
Well, I was having issues with the 970. 970?
Didn't you buy a 10 that? Oh, that was Ed that bought one. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad.
I
What
was
did you end up
using-
getting?
Wait, I was using Nugsy. Wasn't I using Nugsy's old one? The
You were the 660 Ti for a while.
Yeah. That one.
What? So what graphics card did you get?
I got a 1080
Oh, big boy.
Damn.
because the
What kind of case
graphics
did you
card
get as well?
market
New
is kind of.
case?
Oh,
Got some
did
cash.
you know that tempered glass is the new thing
For what?
No.
for PC cases? Tempered
No.
glass panels.
So you can see into your PC.
Yes.
But it's always been a thing, like with Windows. But I don't know what you mean. Dude, take a photo. What are you talking about?
Like the panels are made of glass, tempered glass.
The panels. Well,
Yeah,
show
you
us
know that-
show us your case anyway. I'd like to.
Hold your horses, will you?
Well, what I want is a computer case that isn't liquid cooled, but can keep itself cool, but yet sealed off, so you don't get dust in there.
Liquid cooling is
You
the way
asked
to
the
go.
impossible.
It's impossible though. Liquid cooling is like such a endeavor to do if you want to do it yourself.
Not. I mean, if you own the entire system liquid cooled, yes, you can get liquid coolers for the CPU alone, and that's it. Because mine is liquid cooled.
But then you've got to change the liquid every so often to make sure it doesn't.
No, you don't.
Well, that's what I read. You have to change it up, otherwise, stuff to prevent stuff from for it to go yucky.
Euro stuff that goes. Yeah.
Okay, got the fan on. It's just too hot in here. Oh, I'm sweating balls. I'm literally sitting here in my underwear sweating balls. So, ladies.
Ladies.
Oh,
That's what Richard was saying in his video as well. Sweating balls.
yeah. Ah, it's a common thing. Well, he probably picked it up from me, or I picked it up from him, so... Yeah.
You
Okay.
guys rub off on each other. And rub one off on each other as well.
The case is Corsair.
When I'm sleeping.
What?
The case is Corsair.
That's the brand, yeah.
Yeah, what else is I'm getting?
What's the model?
I'm pulling up a picture, you whore. Shut up.
Mate! That's not
Shut
very
up.
PC.
I just typed in epic computer cases, and this looks like one of those walkers. It is a walker from... Holy cow. An Imperial AT-AT from Star Wars. And it's a PC. That is nuts. Who has the time to... You know what? I wanted to create a computer that was like... I've already seen someone do it before. That it's
Ooh.
like everything's external. There's no case. He literally had all his like motherboard, his graphics card, his hard drives all hanging on the wall.
Right.
It was so weird. And he'd like this was like 15 years ago, so it was a very old computer. And he said that it would have
Oh!
people come over. Sounded like revelations happened. And people would be like, oh, it'd be great if it worked. And he would turn it on to show that it did work. So, I want to
So
do
now
that.
this is your pet project?
I wouldn't know how to do it properly. I'd break
And
it.
good luck with the dust too.
Yeah, that's
There-
it'd be easy to clean though.
I did see a case where the main body of it was like the shape of a triangle prism, and then they had all the components of the PC mounted on to the slopes on either side, and then there was glass panel going across the top of those. But the only problem is it's the same thing that you mentioned. It's the dust. Sure, it looks cool and it's open, but you're gonna get way more dust than you normally would.
Yeah, that is an issue. So
I suppose it'd be easier to blow the dust out. You wouldn't have to open it up. You just
this is why I wanted to create a PC inside a fridge. That way it'll always be cold.
Yeah.
But then Nugsy brought up the problem of condensation, so that would probably
Yeah.
ruin everything.
Nugsy, you ruined everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go.
Nugsy, your case.
out of
I
my
actually saw that the other day when someone was showing like some Corsair product. I don't
Yeah,
know what it was. And there were like 50 of these in the background. They look really cool.
they are. I can change the color
The
of
colors,
the light.
yeah, it's RGB.
Yeah, and whether or not it like slowly flash the speed of like the movement, so if it slowly flashes or it's
But
fast.
I just imagine how much freaking fingerprints will be on that shit.
Well, when you get it, it had like a sheet of that plastic, that thin plastic they put on
Yeah.
over stuff, and
Still.
I kept that on the entire time and I held it on the sides.
Mm.
And even when I'd finished and I'd pull off the plastic, I like wiped it down.
Yeah, in like a couple months' time, you'll find all these random fingerprints that you don't know how they got
Yeah, but-
there.
I'm not gonna
I'm
touch
just
it.
saying,
I don't have a
it's-
reason to touch it.
No, you'll be fine. I think if I see the... Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say if I'm going to upgrade my PC, I'll probably get something like this. Because I like the look of it.
Yes,
It's pretty
It
much what
wasn't-
I'd want in a case.
I mean it was a bit more expensive, but it wasn't
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but it doesn't matter. It's going to be something that you are going to look at every day.
Yeah,
It's some people say it's just a case. Who cares? It's to them, sure. It probably goes under their desk. You never see it. My
Yeah.
one sits next to me. I see it all the
Yeah.
time. I love
Same.
my case. It is so simple, and it's. I love the NZXT.
NZXT. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
love
my
their
previous
brand.
one.
Like they are so good with their products, but they're obviously more expensive. So if you're
I
happy
do.
with what you-
I liked my old case, or my previous
Mm.
case, which was NZXT. I suppose it's kind of the one that I bought, but I'm not a big fan of... I liked that you had an area for cable management, but I disliked that that's where they hid the hard drive bay, and there isn't, if any, air circulation down there.
Yeah. I don't think I have that problem myself with the hard drives. I think mine's in a different area.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it
that's
must
fair
have
enough.
been
That
like
was
an
just on the
older
one I
one.
bought.
And then they probably learn, like every iteration, they improve on something. So this one here, I'm just watching a review on it. It looks pretty similar to what I have. I think they kind of got the cable management idea similar to NZXT. Oh, it's got a spring too. Yeah, no, cool, good shit. Good shit. Congratulations on your purchase.
Spring too.
And now Ed is still waiting on his. So yeah,
Well, if you look at this link, here are 16 epic uses for Lego. Scroll down to the bottom of that link, you'll see, not the bottom, but you'll see, number 11, a computer case built from Lego. I think that's
Ooh,
where I've
mate.
got to go. It looks pretty good.
They still get dusty, mate.
Yeah, but Lego's solid. You could drop that in a pool, it'll be fine.
I don't recommend that. Hey, that actually looks cool. I guess you can design it how you want. So if you get sick of the look of it, you just redesign it.
Whatever colour.
But if they wouldn't, none of the like the plastic wouldn't heat up, would it?
Oh,
Does plastic melt? We need a scientist to figure that out.
yeah.
Maybe we should ask that article
next
about
one.
the food. Maybe
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
be able to help us.
But you'd be good because on the top you got the Lego bits, so you could actually create Lego scenery on top of your computer and play
Yeah,
with Lego.
that was what I was thinking. You could probably do that with the
Genius.
outside of it as well.
And you could if you had like there's a particular the Knights and Castles Lego. They had like a particular wall that had a window, so you could use that for ventilation.
Mm.
Genius, love it. And no one would steal it because they'd look at that and be like, "What's that piece of shit?"
It looks like it's from the 90s. Looks like a 90s jumper or a Christmas jumper. Like a shitty Christmas jumper.
No,
You know what?
computer case.
I've always wanted a shitty Christmas jumper. But we live in fucking Australia. I'd be sweating in the shitty Christmas jumper.
Then you got those tacky shirts that are like,
Yeah, but it's not a... I want a jumper. I don't want a shirt.
wait, where's this picture of what Christmas jumper? What are you talking about?
No, I just the thought of Christmas reminded me of the Christmas jumper.
What? What? When did
The
Christmas-
tower reminds me of a shitty Christmas jumper, is what I said.
Oh, okay. No.
Then it's the thought of Christmas. And,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's like some terrible pattern that grandma knit.
Yeah.
You're right. We don't get Christmas jumpers unless we have epic
No.
air conditioning.
My mum wants to put air conditioning in the lounge room, and apparently my dad agreed after years of just saying no. There's no need for it, and the first thing we all said was like, as soon as we get that air conditioner, Dad's going to be sitting in the lounge room with like a beanie and a jumper on, 2 pairs of socks.
Your dad. You know, there's so much about your dad that I don't know, and I don't want to know.
He's a
Man.
cool guy. Yeah.
Because, you know why I don't want to know? Because then it would shatter the illusion of just how great of a man he is.
Oh, mate, I can't get over it either.
Yeah.
Wished I'd met him as well.
I met Lever's parents, and I could see why Lever was so messed up. And I meet your parents, and then that's why that'd be so awesome.
In my house, I can touch whatever I want.
Whenever I want.
Yeah, actually, I just thought, do any of you guys know Star Trek? Star Trek, the TV show or
Yes,
movies?
I do.
Do you know the Borg cubes?
Yeah.
I would love to
No.
have a PC that was like green with
Ooh.
green freaking those lights.
What, LED lights?
Yeah, green LED lights that looks like a Borg cube. That's the only
Hmm.
like I'm not a big Star Trek fan. Star Trek fan, but the Borg cube was friggin' awesome from First Contact. And I like the Borg.
I'm sure I feel like it would exist
Borg?
somewhere.
That actually came up. Borg computer case. Someone's already done it.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Fuck my life. No original ideas.
Yeah.
Still,
It's getting harder and harder
good
nowadays.
though. That was awesome.
Wait, which one are you looking at?
It's in, what is this? Oh, Google. Oh dear.
Because the one. Oh, this is a what's it called one too? Actually, no, I don't.
We are the Borg. Oh wow, that's actually one for sale. VR ready as well. I'm surprised.
That looks old though. That's
I've-
just the case with the pattern,
Oh.
and those green parts wouldn't light up.
Oh, okay. The ones I'm looking at actually properly look like they light up.
Yeah.
There's I'm surprised by the amount of games now that are VR ready, that are VR games. I'm looking at them, going through the Steam catalog, going, this game, like even
Ooh.
Killing Floor has a VR version now.
Is that the one you saw?
Yeah, that's the one I was about to post.
Yeah. I mean, it's heading in that direction. I still feel it's gimmicky. It's not fully flushed out.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it'll ever be ready. Perfect.
But I don't know if it's like proper VR. Like it's not. I think they just change or alter the way the game runs for it to seem like. I don't really know, to be honest.
I reckon, from everyone who streams it and records videos, it seems pretty fun. But then you see people play horror games, and like, imagine being locked into a game where it feels like nightmares are happening right in front of your eyes. That terrifies me. Terrifies a lot of people. Shouldn't do that.
What if you got locked into a game?
Well, not locked in. Let's just say, like, it's the Matrix. Like, the only way you can leave a game is when you reach a save point, and you're in this nightmare, hellish world. Oh, that's good. That's a good board case. But yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But you don't die or anything, right?
That is really cool. Like, I don't know anything about this shit, but that is really cool.
It is. Could you imagine how much space there would be in that PC?
Quite a bit.
And so much unused. I suppose it depends where everything would sit.
Well,
Uh,
if you look at a
Yeah.
PC, sorry. Yeah.
Well, even mine feels really empty, and I think mine's a like mid-sized case. I'm pretty sure it is.
I remember getting a computer tower that was like almost a meter high, and looking at it going, yeah, this is when I was a kid, back when PCs were huge, and looking at it going, wow, look how big my computer is, it's mad. And,
It's mad.
yeah, mad. I even said it in that retarded way
Yeah,
too,
it's
probably.
mid-tower.
Now it's getting smaller and smaller. Like my penis.
Yeah, you can get like micro ATX and stuff now.
And what about this quantum computers that they're talking about, even smaller ones? Soon they're going to have phones the size of, I don't know, penises, and we have computers the size of phones. Is
it a phone-shaped penis or a penis-shaped phone?
Oh, that'll just wrap around your head really nicely, won't it?
Yeah, like a halo, a penis halo.
all I can think about is Mr. Garrison's It. There's a really fast vehicle. It's like to use the phone, you have to suck on the ends to answer calls.
That's such a crazy. Oh, I like that episode because how stupid it was. They come up with the craziest ideas.
Would you have a phone that you had to suck on lever in order to answer a call?
Yeah.
He already does.
Like, it doesn't work though. I think I've made my phone worse now.
He doesn't even need to suck on it, he just does.
Yeah. Like, how do I unlock this thing? Like, it's not working.
Hang on, I just remembered there was a computer keyboard that I don't know. It must have been a fad thing that never even got off the ground. But it was like it projected a laser onto a flat surface, and then you could type on this laser, and it would type like regular keyboards. So I want to see if it's an actual thing. Oh yeah, laser keyboards, virtual laser keyboard. It looks pretty good. Like, I'm thinking, as far as computers go and all that stuff, it's going to be a point where it's just a box that projects a thing up into the air, or it's literally a headset that you wear, and it's all digital. It is all digital. It's all lasers and stuff reading it. And... Shut up!
Is this yours,
Alright.
Maxie?
Yes, it is.
What the hell am I looking at? This is the worst porn ever.
Just give it time. Wait till the
You
punchline.
paid by credit card and they charge you that much? Gosh, 1.5 surcharge, bastard.
That was
Don't
only
deserve it.
that was only for it was
They
only
don't
for
deserve it.
like a quarter of it because there's a maximum on what I can
They
use
still
on my
don't
card.
deserve it.
They don't deserve anything.
This is my cock.
I wanted to...
Okay.
That's it there. Do you...
Oh.
Speaking of...
I don't know how well it works.
We don't know.
Where's the motherboard?
Does anyone use Apple Pay or Android
Am I
Pay?
blind?
No,
I don't.
No. I want to, so bad.
Oh, found
but
it.
your bank doesn't support
Yeah.
Apple Pay.
I've
Yeah.
been looking into different banks. In fact, I've joined another bank, and I'm just waiting for the card to come across. But they don't do Apple Pay either.
There is a motherboard there. It's the
Yeah,
Gigabyte
sorry, yeah, I found it, I found
370 HD3. Which bank are you looking at?
I've joined Members Equity, better known as me.
Hey,
They got
no one calls it
M-
members equity anymore.
no. I did some
Wait.
research.
With MBE or something?
No, just ME.
ME Bank.
Oh, ME, right.
Yeah, me back. And they've got really good interest rates for saving cash. It's better than
It's all about me.
But
That's right.
it doesn't have Apple Pay or any of that kind of stuff. So the banks that I was looking at that does have Apple Pay, because I just love the idea of not having a card in my wallet in case someone nicks it. All the banks don't have great interest rates, and it's like, well, I want to be able to save my coin and get interest while I'm doing it. So,
Right.
and was talking about getting $3,000 a year for basically money that's just sitting there. Why not? So,
Yeah. When I first joined my bank, I was getting interest. But then at one point I withdrew all the money I had, and then years later, I put everything back in and like restarted that account.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember if I closed it or whatnot. And I've been using that bank for like the last 3 years, 4 years.
yeah.
And I only found out towards the end of last year that I hadn't been earning interest at all.
Oh, what?
So what we think happened was that account, the account that we opened initially that you gained interest with, they changed it.
They always change their policies.
Yeah.
Just to mess with you.
So yeah, I haven't been earning interest whatsoever.
You got to check it up, mate. Every month, look at your
Yeah.
balance, look at the things, see what's going in, what's coming out.
So we have to. Actually, we were meant to fix that last year, but something was happening, and I asked them to do it later.
Oh dear. Yeah.
And
Interesting.
I haven't done it yet.
But actually, Leber, now that you're in this position, what's it like owing money to the bank with interest rates? Are you locked into a is it a locked a locked interest rate, or are you just on like the
I'm on a variable and a fixed rate.
How can you be on both?
You can have two different kinds. You put a certain amount of money into one and the other.
Okay.
So one will vary and one will stay fixed and you have to pay. Not only the fixed one, you have to pay for it to be fixed for a couple of years.
A little bit more. But...
Yeah, but like a couple $100 or something. So what the hell's the point? But that way, if it goes up or down, at least you're secured with that particular fixed rate. And then when time comes to renew it, you got to pay another amount. So I don't even know if it's even worth getting this one, but.
Because my mum's currently on a fixed interest rate because she's paying off a new house and yeah. Which makes sense considering that now would be the best time to get a mortgage considering how low interest rates are. But when the housing market starts to then blossom, if you're in a fixed interest rate, you won't have to worry about the high interest rates coming across. So, I'm guessing you're paying off the the non-fixed interest rate first for your mortgage. See, I'm trying to sound adult here, but it's really hard.
I don't understand any of it.
Well, it's much the same way as how you save money with your bank account. An interest rate can also work against you. So if you've got money owing to the bank, if an interest rate goes higher, that means you start to owe more, which is never good for people. So a fixed interest rate means that it won't change over time, but you have to pay a little bit more on top of it for that security. So that's how I had it explained.
So they're fucking you over regardless. Either you stay with a lower interest rate and then get fucked on by getting raised, or they're like, all right then, if you don't want it to potentially raise, you just pay more anyway.
Pretty much. But if the market goes insane, you've still got that security knowing that it's not going to change.
I suppose.
Interest rates I don't know how high an interest rate can go, but I'm guessing it's enough to make you really pay a couple 10,000 more. So,
I couldn't believe it.
Australia's Sydney. Oh, hang on.
I've never wanted to be in debt. I've always wanted to pay off everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's not. Like my parents, when they bought their house, they paid it off pretty quickly. But I think my nan lent them money and they paid it back to her over time. Not all of it, like parts of it, so they could finish paying off the house.
Yeah. Which is, I guess it's just all about being an adult. I mean, I don't really want to have to it'd be great just to have like $1 million and be like, I'm buying that house, and then have the real estate agent being like, okay, which bank are you with? It's like, well, here's all the money in a suitcase.
It would, wouldn't it?
I'd just love to see the look on their faces. Like, yeah, here we go. What's that? 700,000? Yeah, it's all there. Count it if you want. Take it. There, done. Give me the paperwork. Sign it. Done. See ya.
Oh, we'll have to count it. You know that. It'll be there for a long time.
I wonder what their reaction would be. I feel like they would take it regardless, but I wonder if they'd be like, ooh, where'd they get all this money from?
They probably think it'll be drug money.
Yeah.
Probably. They're like, no, I just won lotto. Fuck it. No.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'm
Wait,
s-
you wouldn't even get money in hand with Lotto. It'd get straight in your bank account, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you could still withdraw it. Put
I
it into
suppose.
put it into a sack.
Oh,
With
love to have a money sack with a dollar sign. That'd be.
Yeah.
But everyone will instantly think you're a burglar.
No, but then
I don't care.
you get robbed by a
Or
guy
a bank robber.
that has like one of those masks on and the stripy shirts, black and white stripy shirts. Just all cliches.
Hamburglar. What happened to him? Does he still exist?
I don't know actually.
He got in
Sure
trouble
he does.
for. You know what? He fell into that whole crowd of allegedly. No, not gay pride.
Allegedly.
You know, in Hollywood, how they're pulling out actors that are sexual misconduct. He was part of that crowd. So
Oh, he was one of them.
he was one of them.
He touched that. What else were there? There was the Grimace. And what's the other?
The grimace. The
chick-
weird like
The
the
hot
word.
one.
What was her name? Dorothy the
Bird?
dinosaur? No, it's something else.
It wasn't. It was Birdie McBird.
Birdie.
Face.
Birdie? Sure.
Is
Birdie.
Yeah,
Birdie.
the one that always
He
reminded
had
me of
something with
like
a bird, did he?
Big Bird's daughter or some shit.
Definitely gonna say dildo.
Same thing.
McDonald's.
Apparently there was Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, there was Burger Cops. Probably to catch the burglar.
Oh, Sunday was Ronald's dog. Apparently.
What the hell are these things? That
I
look
didn't know
like
he had a
pom-poms?
dog, really.
No, neither did I. When's it from? Apparently from 98 to 2003.
The hell's it? What is your name? There's a McDonald's wiki page. Okay, let's go there.
There's Hamburglar, there's Birdie the Early Bird, Fry Kids, Mayor McCheese, then there's Officer Big Mac.
Found the type in evil McDonald's characters, get the best images. Oh, I'm gonna jerk off to that one tonight.
Hey, just quickly before I forget, there's a setting in Discord. Where is it?
That's a great story.
In appearance, it's hardware acceleration. It uses your GPU to make Discord smoother, so it could cause frame drops.
Oh, that's good.
So anyway, continue.
No, that's
Oh,
it.
what the hell?
Nuck tonight. He's the moon guy that used to play the piano. Yeah, Birdie the early bird. She was the one, the bitch.
But the hamburger patch. Was that if you're addicted to hamburgers, you put on a hamburger patch?
We've reached an all-time low for this.
I know.
podcast.
Why are we looking at this?
What? You know what? It's time for us to move on over to.
There's a character called the Gridler.
Mugsy.
I am hungry.
Oh, is that a character too? Jeez, they're getting lazy.
Oh, what the hell?
It's just a,
You don't even have to look up like the opposite McDonald's characters. That's just a normal one, apparently.
what? That purple one? That's Grimace.
No, the last one I sent. Like, you don't even have to look up negative McDonald's characters.
I am hungry. What the fuck, man? That's like something that was made in the 80s.
It's a green floating monster who eats anything he sees.
Except for Leather's mum's bush.
Respect to the bush.
He knows that's all. Oh, jeez. Anyway, we need to move on. We need to get out of this thing.
Ah, fine.
Has anyone learned anything this week?
Actually, I read on Reddit earlier that apparently an Uber driver on a 300-mile trip or something asked the passenger to take over while he took a nap, and apparently he woke up to the cops chasing them.
Why wouldn't you?
I know, right?
Oh, jeez. Well, okay, that's not it. I don't know. I think that's more article based more than what did I learn this week based.
Today I learned. I learned it today.
Today I learned. Well, actually, there was that one thing that's going on right now, but they speculate. It's very highly unlikely, though. All the experts are saying. Today I learnt that they may have discovered a fossil on Mars, but again, all speculation.
Ooh,
It's,
interesting.
Yeah. Fossil on Mars. And it's just like a couple of sticks. It's not even... Yeah, are these ancient fossils? NASA sparks frenzy after picture of stick-like... ... stick-like figures on the red planet. I mean... it could be iron, or it could be iron ore, it could be anything. So
Could be sticks.
could be sticks. You're right. So,
Alright, how about this one? Today I learnt Sean Bean's screen appearance to death ratio is only slightly lower than Kenny from South Park, with 0.32 deaths per film versus 0.38 deaths per episode.
I'm so glad that that's a thing.
Wait, he survived in one? Oh, wow.
Wow.
So there you go. There's another one for you.
That's okay. That works. I forgot to even look for something, to be honest with you, so I feel a bit bad now. But
I remember reading that earlier.
okay. Found on Mars. Okay. Well, let's move on to I don't think we had any questions from the audience,
I don't think so.
unless someone's still wanting to know why levers are racist. But then we've already cleared that up.
Yeah.
I can talk about it again if you want.
No, it's okay. It's already cleared up.
You sure? Because I can really get into it.
Oh, we know you can. It's okay. It's been.
Don't get me started on those.
No. Naggers.
I didn't even say it.
Uh,
Naggers are annoying, seriously.
Yeah.
Well, that's the idea.
That's like 90% of the population anyway.
Just
naggers.
nagging all the time.
Constantly. Just basically anyone just doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
Kids, women.
We know the train's running late. We know that
Disney.
there's bicycles on the trains. We know this stuff.
The train late thing, actually. It's so funny how everyone just hates on Sydney Rail or whatever. What is it called? Transport. It's just called Transport.
Sydney
in South
yeah.
Wales.
or something. No, I don't know.
Yeah, right. And everyone just hates on it. Like it delays. I don't know, a few times a year, and everyone just rants. Oh, this is the worst service I've ever been on. I can't believe they have to do this every single time. These things shouldn't be happening. There should be measures to satisfy my needs.
No
why
wonder
can't
I got
everyone just relax
hepatitis when I had sex with that dude
with a needle.
with a needle.
How could this be? Why wasn't the needle clean? Why didn't anyone give it to him clean? Why didn't he clean himself? This is your fault.
Why did you
Bush.
make me stick my penis in that butt?
Why am I pregnant now?
Oh, fucking, and all because of City Rail.
I know!
Or Shitty Rail, which is no longer Shitty Rail. It's Sydney.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they changed it. Hey,
Yeah. They just couldn't handle it.
I'll miss it.
But it's true. To be fair, I mean, I've ranted about it, but to be fair, the buses rubbish because you got the timetables that are just the routes are confusing. You got timetables that are obsolete, and then they're either 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late. You can never find it right on time.
The good thing is, though, with smartphone technology, it's actually making it a lot better and a lot easier. You can narrow down where its actual route.
You track it GPS.
Like, you don't have
And then
to-
when the bus stops, you're like, you fucking missed me, you cunt. You pull out a bat and you beat him to death.
you'll know if there's delays and stuff. Like, I feel like we're at a better stage than we were a long time ago. Buses were horrible, and they
10
still
years
are.
ago.
But
Yeah.
when I went to Randwick, I had no problem whatsoever with buses. They were fine
Why were you in Randwick?
for the
Strip.
weights inspection.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Is that guy in
inspection.
Randwick?
Yeah, he's in Randwick.
Oh. I thought he was like down Sutherland Way or something.
No,
Fair enough.
this is a different guy. If you're talking about the guy from a couple of weeks ago,
Oh, okay.
and he was in Brighton or something.
Yes, right, Brighton. So, okay, I thought it was still the same guy. Fair enough.
Shall we move on to the final segment? Let's wrap this up.
The end theme song. Go with the end theme song.
Not the end theme song. I like because
Because the theme song. Dee-dee-dee-doo. Dum-da-da.
I think I messed up last time, but
Why? What happened last time?
I'm pretty sure we meant to do it
The
the
order.
other way around. Yeah, but doesn't matter.
Yes,
Doesn't matter.
It's okay because
it's not like I was downvoting it. It's fine.
I know that
Ooh,
level.
we saw that-
Ronald McDonald.
He's transgender.
Lady Ronald McDonald costume. It looks like a PVC suit that's been painted on.
Looks like my cup of tea.
Anyway, so this week I get to do it for Nugsy. Nugsy does it for Lever. Lever does it.
Does it for
me.
you?
Yes.
And then...
Yes.
Wait, so you do it for me, I do it for you, and Lever does for himself.
Yeah, why not? Lever
Okay.
always does himself every night when his dad says
Yep.
no.
piece of shit. You're the reason why suicide rates go up.
What? What does that even mean?
Every time you talk to someone, they want to kill themselves.
That can't be proven.
Yeah, I reckon funeral homes must love you.
I'm not being contracted by anyone, if that's what you're asking.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
No funeral homes are sponsoring you, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway.
I tell you what, Leber. You know what? You can start the ball rolling, and I'll go first this time. How about that?
So am I doing myself? I'm
No, you
not
can do.
getting-
You can do me. You can do me.
Why can't I do myself? I thought we...
Because you are all butthurt about being excluded.
Oh! I'm happy to do it myself. In fact, I'm happy to not do it at all.
You love this game.
No!
You're only
I'm doing
telling me.
myself. I'm doing myself. Sticking to the
Why
original
don't you
plan
like
because you
this-
can't count. Okay, ready?
Right.
Wait, why don't you like this game?
I lever.
No, shut your dirty mouth.
Like
Okay.
this game because...
No, hang on. Oh no, I had one good in my mind just then. Oh, what was it? Oh no!
I lever like the
I
ferals.
lever like Ronald McDonald because
Like-
Now,
Which
I'm
one,
gonna say it
male or
again,
female?
now I lever like Ronald McDonald because he can be male or female. You just don't know. Could be behind that
You
counter.
don't know.
Isn't it great that you can just, it's a surprise every time you go out with one. Go to the McDonald's of Canterbury. Hey, male or female, don't talk. We'll settle it later. Great. Go to the one in Chatswood. You don't know what you'll get. It's fantastic. You just it's a new story every day. Then you McFuck them. Then you McFuck the shit out of them. Then you have a McFucking burger. Then you McFucking roast them.
French
Then you
fries up
McFucking
the
dock
ass.
them. If it's a dude, you McDock them. Or McSound them with a French fry. You know, you just don't know. You go harder. You go home. If it's with the lady, you treat her McNicely, and then you eat her face, and then you add the pubes from her area into her buns, and then you eat the burger from there because it adds the flavor. Oh, I don't know what I'm freaking talking about, but I like McDonald's. I don't have
And
that often.
scene. You know,
Alright.
I just realised, why doesn't McDonald's ever do
Scene.
curly fries?
Because it's the
Ah.
thing.
Yeah, they straighten the pubes this way.
They should. If Ronald McDonald's hair's curly, why not have curly fries?
At least once, yeah, you're right.
Just to try it out.
Celebrate the curl and make it red.
Actually,
Make it red.
Oh.
You got that bag shaker one, which was pretty good. Anyway,
They still don't know. Are they done with
nah,
that?
that was done 8 months ago.
I didn't like it. I thought it was too much.
was that
Too
the
much seasoning.
cheeseburger one, or was there a different one after that?
Nah, cheeseburger. That was when they were doing that cheese. Sorry, no, they were doing the chicken Big Mac.
Oh, as of January last year, apparently. Wait, this might be in America though. Yeah, England.
What? They had it?
Apparently, January last year in England, they had curly fries at Macca's.
Bang out! Really? For how long? Just
I don't know.
for a short time.
We got to go to the UK now.
It was
We
January
don't do
last
them
year.
anymore.
though.
Sorry. Oh.
Okay, we'll go back in time to the UK. Wow, really? Really?
Oh wait, maybe it was Japan. Oh no, the article's from UK.
McDonald's.
Actually, maybe in Japan, by the looks of it.
Oh, McDonald's curly fries.
Yeah.
Oh, legit. It is. Twister
Yeah.
fries.
But you didn't believe him. You have to investigate yourself.
No, but I wanted to see if it was the proper thing or just. Oh, hang on.
They were normal fries, but they're called curly.
Yeah. Or
They were
maybe
fried by the fryer was called curly.
just a mild curve.
Curly's fries.
Fast food McDonald's has treated connoisseurs of the humble chip by adding curly fries to some of its menus. Where is it? Yeah, it's not UK. But where's it at? It looks like... Where the hell is this at? In Hong Kong last year, restaurant owner installed futuristic interiors and sold salads and other healthier items in a bid to cater to changing consumer tastes at the US franchise. Oh man, what are they talking about? Oh well. Okay, so Leber just masturbated. Now it's Nugsy, you can choose for me. I'll let you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ed likes curly hair clogging up his kitchen sink because...
Not the same as McDonald's.
No, just curly hair.
Okay. Can you say that again? I completely missed it because Lever interrupted.
Ed,
No, I interrupted at the end.
Ed
He's not
likes
listening.
Ed likes curly hair clogging up his kitchen sink because...
I like curly hair clogging up my kitchen sink because it doesn't... wait, no, fuck. Because, wait, where's it? Get the thing up! There we go. Because it means I don't have to invest in buying new plugs. Because the hardest thing for me to try and do after I finish the washing up is pull out the plug, because it doesn't matter which angle I'm pulling it from, there's some weird suction thing going on that prevents me from pulling out that plug. So, if I have curly hair clogging up the drain, I don't have to worry about it. I just leave it, and then usually by the next morning, it's been enough time and the water has drains through, and then it's great, and then I can start a whole new day out without having to worry about that stupid plug ruining my life. So curly hair, and you know what, also great thing about curly hair, it's readily available. You shave it off, it comes right back, so I've got an endless supply of it, and it's free, because I don't have to worry about paying for curly hair, do I? New plugs though, thousands of dollars a year going down the drain, thanks to new fucking plugs, where I have to only get a homeless person, an electric shaver, and I'm good. Got that curly hair coming out free of charge. And that is why I like curly hair. Clogging up my drain.
Pretty sure I've had the same plugs for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, I know, Nugsy, but I had to find an angle to go on, okay? It's a really hard one to go with.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
And time.
And time. That was...
And go with the theme song.
Okay. Nugsy likes blunt razors for shaving because...
I like blunt razors for shaving because sometimes when you're shaving, you know, it's too easy to shave with like sharp razors. Like the hair just comes straight off. There's no fun in that. It's boring. It's over and done before you know it. You know, you want to go into the bathroom, you know, hang out, spend some time there, you know, take a shit, read the newspaper, play Fire Emblem maybe. And then afterwards you want to shave, but you know, then you have to shave and then you're done. Why not extend that enjoyment a little bit further by using a blunt razor? You know, scraping your face off with every stroke, blood pissing out everywhere. And that's only half of it, because afterwards you have to clean up all the blood and all the hair and all the razors that are all over the place. So, you know, you should use blunt razors more often. And then afterwards you have your shower and you can continue on with your day. You know, use it for your legs maybe, if you're into that thing. Continue, you know, use it with your face. Maybe your head. If you should use it for the head, I think.
How else are we going to clog up my kitchen sink?
Pardon?
Oh, he died. He's dead.
I'm dead. And time.
Instead of Nugsy dying,
Time.
now you're dying.
Yeah, all that porn I'm downloading now.
I'm downloading porn now. It's always like around this time we watch porn.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's 10:15.
8:45. Time to have a bath. But what do you mean? We're already clean. Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown. Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Round and
It's
round
been
like
hacked.
a merry-go-round.
But
Let's go on the journey.
he's not recording his
Journey
Discord. He
through
can't
time.
hear it.
I know!
Time to take time. Time to travel time. We don't really want to. We're gonna miss our show. Don't be stupid, friends. Come on,
We
it's
should
time to
record
go.
this.
And scene. You have no idea how hard it is for me to have a normal life.
You have no idea that we can't understand you.
No one can.
You have no idea.
You sound like every doctor I've ever met.
Every mosh pit. Why do I sound like a mosh pit?
You sound like a mosh pit. What? So you're hearing me all broken up now. What is going on? Okay, apparently I can hear myself, but these two guys can't hear me.
So we gotta leave it to Ed. Alright, Ed,
Yeah,
take it away, mate.
I don't have OBS anymore. We can hear you, it's just not clear.
Okay.
Like, you say like one word and... Well, you sound clearer now.
Yeah, you're back now. That fixed it.
It's like when you get a negative charge and a negative charge, it recreates a positive charge.
Double negative.
Exactly. So you gotta. I just had to reroute the Ethernet cable.
You gotta root the Ethernet.
Reroute it.
Yeah, root the shit out of it.
Oh, good old Ruth.
Anyway, with that, thank you all for joining us today on this merry podcast. Not much has changed. It's still 2018. I wonder when it'll be 2019. I guess we'll never know.
I think next year.
Oh, really? That's a long way away.
said that now.
sorry, man.
Wait till next year.
You should be a school teacher. But you can't.
So,
because
I should be on news.com.au and write articles.
you should.
I know 2018 just started, but you can look forward to 2019 next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
But what's next year?
2019.
Oh, I've learnt so much.
And you will continue to learn.
Why didn't you bring this up in the Today I Learned section?
Yeah.
Well, because I didn't learn it, you learned it.
Do we have any? Actually,
Ah.
do you have any predictions of what celebrities are going to die this year?
I don't want to predict that.
You know you want to. More.
I don't want to predict that Justin Bieber probably. I don't want to.
Oh,
Nah.
please let it be true.
No, I honestly don't want to think about stuff like that. I don't want anyone to die.
What about Logan Paul?
I don't want anyone to die. I don't
said
care
so.
who-
No, I'm happy. I'm happy for him today.
That's funny how everyone turns to. 'Cause I'm sure you're not the only one to have said something like that, whether you mean it or not. He does one thing, right, and people want him dead.
Yeah.
Yet,
No, he's done more than one thing.
no, okay, fine. He does shitty things, but people want him dead. But that's apparently justified. Taking
That's
someone's life, because he does a couple of shitty things.
In this case, it's justified.
Yeah, so.
rant.
Rabble, rabble, rabble,
Get your
rabble.
pitchforks, people. I don't even care who this guy is. Yeah, I really don't care about him.
He's a piece of shit. You don't need to know anymore. Think more.
Well,
Piece of shit.
so is Justin Bieber, but they all have
Shit.
more money and more fame than I do. So fuck them. Anyway, with that being said,
Shit.
thank you all for watching, everyone. Take care, live long, live well.
Wait, who's watching? There's nothing to watch.
Someone's just sitting there watching some bread.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if this picture ever moves.
It's just one guy standing outside Ed's window watching.
You really need to put like a split frame where the image changes and tell everyone to watch it and see if they can catch it.
It's going to be Hannah Montana showing love.
Her chest hair.
Sure, why not? Yep, there's
It's
going to be,
curly and it clogs up your kitchen.
Kitchen drain.
and it's
If you
red
needed
like
to.
Ronald McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
And she'll be using a blunt razor
Oh, mate.
Just to make it last longer.
and save money. Well, that's it. Bye.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. So, what are plans for people's plans?
See you next week then.
Oh, for it finished like
Any
20
plans?
minutes ago.
Is there any plans for what?
Next week? No, tomorrow. What are you doing?
Tomorrow is the Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Well, I told you what I'm doing. I'm going to Randwick, mate, to pick up my shit.
Rando.
And
So I gotta go home.
home.
So I get home around 6:30ish, 6:40.
He's
6:30.
gonna
Gonna eat me
masturbate
food.
first.
So I'm basically
He's gonna
gonna leave
shave
around
with a blunt
7 o'clock.
razor.
Then I gotta drive to Randwick, but I'm not going through toll, so I'm gonna be driving the long way. So
Who's
it's gonna
toll?
take me about 40 minutes.
Who's told?
So I'm gonna get there around 8 o'clock, grab the shit,
And then-
200 kilos.
Then he's gonna shave
I'll
his
get in the car.
legs.
What if it's really bad? What if it's
What do you
like
mean?
cum stains all over it?
I checked it already.
Yeah, they may have
Yeah,
changed it. and still-
between. What if what he showed you was actually his mates, and the stuff that he wants to sell to you is like disheveled and destroyed?
Well, I'm excited there, aren't I?
Will you
don't know.
rant? Will you be like, this isn't what I paid for?
This is more than what I paid for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So you got a busy. So you're gonna go home, masturbate, have a shower, get in the car, go to Randwick, pick these things up, pay for them, take them home, then complain and never use them.
Doesn't seem like 200 kilos. This guy lied to me. Did I not count him properly?
1 kilo.
Leather took his own scales.
Yeah. This
Wait.
But
is
they're the old ones where you have to counterbalance it with something else.
3.3 sisters. Something's wrong.
This is not 200 kilos. Fucking hell. Let's go this again. Okay, so there's 5, 10, 15,
1
20.
kilo.
That's 20. Plus
2
5.
kilo.
Plus 5.
3
Plus 5.
I lost count.
Plus is that 1.5. I can't read that shit.
So he turns to go, how
1.25.
much was it again? 5.
Plus.
It's a dollar a kilo.
Yeah.
It's like a butcher.
Like mints.
Oh, we're in the wrong
5, 10,
business.
15, 20. This is 40 kilos.
That's what the podcast should be. We should just be ripping on leather the entire time.
This is 40 kilos. Where do you get 200 from?
Maybe it's 200
Wait,
grams.
what?
Is it 200 grams per kilo?
You've lost out on 160 kilos.
What did I go and check? Just check the quality, then check the.
It's quantity,
Wow.
not quality, Arnwit. We all know that.
I need to double check.
What did you?
Can you
did you
share
do?
the picture
What
with
did
us?
you do?
Maybe need some more
Yeah.
eyes. More eyes on this. We freaking get Detective
Unless-
Nugsy and Dead on this.
Nah, I think I messed up.
You know what? We need to do a TV show. Let's kickstart this TV show where it's like all black and white with us and like, you know, we're private detectives and there's like
That
a
noir sort of theme.
femme natale woman. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. 1 kilo.
There's 2 on each side, so like when you see 5, there's another 5 underneath.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
But it's only 5. I don't know why I thought it was 10 or 20 or something.
Man. So wait, so that's 1, 2, so there's 4 or 5 kilos right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, and how many
that's
kilos?
20.
It's meant to be 200?
The
Yeah.
bars must the bars must be really heavy then.
I can already
What?
tell you that just from looking at this, there's no way that is 200 kilos.
Have you paid for it already?
No, I'm so glad I didn't. Oh man,
Do you get the
I
little...
must think I'm an idiot.
He's Lebanese, he can't count, bro. It's good.
Yeah, look, he said 200 kilograms free. You don't actually get 200
free weight,
kilograms.
mate.
Negotiable. 200 kilos plus 10 kilogram for $200. You know what? I'm going to send a
You
message.
know, it is $1 a kilo.
I'm going to ask him for if I pay $250 for it. Just to mess up it tomorrow.
This is giving me a massive hemorrhoid right now.
And then I'll never buy them anyways, and then you have to drive back there again. Sorry, mate, the guy
I'm
back
gone by then anyway. Oh, hang on.
No, because people are that stupid to spend that much on 200 kilos that don't exist. Oh, dear. Wake up for breakfast, peanut butter toast. Open the bread box, shit, there's no loaf, oh no, my toast. How will I get by? Oh, what am I gonna do? No, nothing else will do. I need my loaf. Go down the road to the store. Head to the bakery, but fuck, they've got no more. Oh no, my loaf. How will I get by? No, I don't know what to do. Oh, I think I have a clue. It's in the Bread Podcast.